Sadashivasamarambam Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-paramparam. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, satsangis sitting with us around the world at this moment in 627 places, in 194 cities, in 24 countries. And we have many cities two-way with us: Los Angeles, Seattle, Ohio, Vancouver, San Jose, and today first time Topanga, California. And Phoenix is also with us. Topanga, are you able to hear me? Yes, I am able to see you guys. All these cities are in two-way with us. Before entering into satsang, I remind all of you to get back to Padmasana. San Jose, are you able to hear me? Yes. So they've got a new golden Padaka today. And I blessed Vibhuti will start coming from that Padaka regularly. I name San Jose temple as Paschim Mathura. It will be representative of Madurai. And Shiva came down as a Ellam Valla Sittar, a great Siddha in Madurai, and did all Leelas. So the San Jose center will have continuous miracles and Leelas. So each temple we will specially dedicate for special energies. San Jose for Meenakshi and Madurai and Ellam Valla Siddhar. So Shiva will be there continuously walking around as Ellam Valla Siddhar, not just giving Vibhuti. It will continuously experience different miracles. Suddenly the music system will start singing by itself. Suddenly the anklets of Devi will be heard in the night time walking. You will see all kinds of miraculous experiences in San Jose temple. You will see the footprint of Devi today. Understand? You will see the footprint of Devi in the carpet. Just see the footprint. It will be of the Indian Mehendi. You will see. Don't disturb. Thoroughly study, photograph. Near the Devi's Murti, on the carpets, on the floor, you will see footprints today. Within next 48 hours, study it. It will be an Indian Mehendi feet. You will see. San Jose is going to radiate special miracles, manifest special energies. And Seattle will be Chidambaram. The Seattle temple will be called as Paschima Chidambaram. Understand? In Seattle you will hear again and again the dancing anklet sounds of Shiva. LA will be Arunachala, Paschima Arunachala. Ohio will be Paschima Prayag, Western Prayag. If you take bath in Ohio, the rivers, you will be liberated. If you have darshan of Seattle, you will be liberated. If you meditate in San Jose temple, you will be liberated. If you just remember Los Angeles temple, you will be liberated. So each temple will represent unique energies of India, unique energies of the different energy centers. The phoenix will represent Kanchipuram. It will be Paschima Kanchipuram. Paschima Kanchi. So we will install each temple in a unique way, unique energy. The St. Louis will be Paschima Tirumala. It will represent the Venkateshwara's energy. Tirupati. So each temple in US, in other countries, will represent one energy. Malaysia will represent Parani. So each temple will have the significant, intense energy of one great energy center of India. And not only that, you will see that kind of special energies will express in those temples. Let's enter into today's satsang, today's sutras. I've already completed on past life regression. So whatever I wanted to share, I thought I'll speak for 3 days on the sutra on the past life. But I think in 2 days, I completed whatever I wanted to say. Now I'll enter into the next sutra. 125th sutra of Patanjali. In the 3rd chapter, 19th verse. The subject, photographing minds. Today Patanjali is explaining a very unique sutra. The science of Samudrika lakshana. Indian tradition has developed some of the great unique sciences. One of the unique science came out of the inner space of Indian rishis is Samudrika lakshana. Like a Vastu Sastra, Jyotisha Sastra, Samudrika lakshana is one of the great science from the Indian tradition, from the Indian masters. The root of that science is from the sutra. Pratyayasya para chitta jnanam. Wow. Pratyayasya para chitta jnanam. Through the practice of samyama on the science in another's body, knowledge of his mind comes. Through the practice of samyama on the science in another's body, knowledge of his mind comes. Swami Vivekananda translates this sutra as this. Swami Prabhavananda translates as, by making samyama on the distinguishing marks of another man's body, one obtains knowledge of nature of his mind. Swami Sachidananda translates as, by samyama on the distinguishing signs of others' bodies, knowledge of their mental image is obtained. Bhagavan Osho translates as, through samyama, the image occupying another's mind can be known, but perception through samyama does not bring knowledge of the mental factors that support the image in another's mind, for that is not the object of samyama. By performing samyama on the form of the body to suspend receptive power, the contact between the eye of an observer and the light from the body is broken and the body becomes invisible. This principle also explains the disappearance of sound. Wow. Osho translates some of the next sutras also along with this sutra. He connects. That's a uniqueness of our knowledge. If you connect 2-3 sutras together, you can completely give a different meaning, a different explanation, different understanding. Samudrika lakshana. The way Vedic tradition looks at the body and mind plays an important role on how we eat, how we dress, how we medicate our body, how we maintain how we sleep. Everything is thoroughly influenced by one concept. That concept is, your body is the shell of your consciousness, which is consciously defined, designed and developed by your will. Please understand. Your body is the shell of your consciousness, which is consciously, willfully designed, created, developed. This science This truth, now what I expressed, forms a base of Indian medication traditions, Indian medicinal systems, Siddha, Ayurveda, all Indian medicinal systems. This truth is base for our dressing systems, the way we dress. This system, this truth is base for the whole Samudrika lakshana. Means by studying the physical image, the measurements, the mental setup is studied. The revelations about the mental setup is understood. The truths about the mental setup is revealed. Please understand. This theory forms the base of yoga. For example, Samudrika lakshana says, the face, see this size they keep it as, they call as one unit. The edge of this ear edge and this edge, this they call it as one unit. It is supposed to be this size. This I am giving you the exact science of Samudrika. If you put your hand like this, the distance between this tip and this tip, the thumb and the little finger, this is called one unit. And the distance between the two ear tips is supposed to be one unit. If you measure it with a straight line, this is supposed to be one unit. And the distance between this edge and this edge should be 3 units. And the distance between the hip, the lowest point, should be again 1 unit. Now we may laugh. Our Samudrika describes, the tradition describes, if this is as per the measurement, what will be the personality? If this comes down or goes up, what will be the personality? The cross section of your body, the belly button to the back, should never be more than 1 unit. Then death is waiting. No, see, I am not only talking about the belly button, it means the optimum space. From this to that should not be more than 1 unit. Of course, it cannot be more than a unit, then it is too much. So how a size should be, they are describing very clearly. If this shoulder to shoulder is less than 2.5 unit, the person will never be able to have larger understandings. The broad mind, he cannot see his whole life in a larger picture. He will be too silly, just making decisions out of small things, flaring up, not having a clear, larger vision about the purpose of life, mission of life. I have seen, please understand, our masters are not liars. They have done amazing research on the science of how body is willfully designed, developed and created, expressed by your consciousness, by every thought and action you are creating in your system. When you have certain thoughts continuously, that directly works on your system. When you have certain thoughts continuously but you don't act upon it, that also works on your system. When you have certain thoughts and continuously suppress it, that also works on your system. And another one thing, the way you have the body does not mean you are cursed once for all. No. You can alter. By altering the body's dimension, altering the abilities of the mind is yoga. Please understand. By altering mind, altering the body is Vedanta. By altering the body, altering the mind is yoga. By analyzing the structure of the mind, by analyzing the structure of the body, understanding the mind is Samudrika lakshana. Here Patanjali talks about the great science of Samudrika lakshana. If you alter your body, I tell you, if you alter your body, major samskaras of your system can be completely uprooted. Major samskaras can be uprooted. Your body is a shell consciously created by your will. With this understanding, constantly work on it. Do not leave blind spots in your body. Blind spots means unattended spots. For the people who have a huge belly, means you are unattended that spot for last few years. When it has started growing, what were you doing? It was after all growing around you. Not that it grew somewhere and they brought it and assembled it on you. No. Blind spot. And after growing, many parts of your own body you can't see. I am giving you one example. The essence of this sutra is one of the greatest discovery of the Indian tradition. Body is not just biomechanism, it is a living entity which is created by independent intelligence. Just like how our websites are designed, the color, how it should look, and the photographs, everything how it is designed. Same way, you sit and design skin color, the hair, its size, and the length of the hand. Everything, please understand, everything you sit and design. You have multiple choices in front of you. You sit and design. Every morning, 21 minutes, see, that is that one cycle of you waking up. When you remember you are alive, you are awake about this world, few minutes after that and few minutes before that, I can say 5 minutes after you waking up and 16 minutes before you waking up. That 21 minutes plays a major role in every day designing of your body. Every day you design your body. Understand? Every day you design your body. It is not that just once in a year on your birthday you design your body. No. Every day it changes. That is why I say, the moment you wake up, jump out of the bed. every day you design your body. You design how you should look, how you should feel, how you should feel about you, how others should feel about you. But unfortunately, this whole process goes on unconsciously. So two things you need to understand through this sutra. One, learning little bit of studying the body structure and mental setup. You don't even need to refer Samudrika lakshana. No. You don't even need to refer those books. No need. Take 4 persons, major influence on your life. Pick up some 4 people who have major influence over your life. Maybe your spouse, or kids, your guru, some 4 people. Pick up those 4 and try to study their body structure and mental setup. Of course, you cannot study my mental setup because I don't have mind. You may have some mentor in your life. You can never study a guru's mental setup because he doesn't have mind. That is where the whole problem comes. You try to impose your anger on him and wanted to see that he is angry, violent towards you. But suddenly, when your mind melts down, you know he is not angry, he is not violent. See, at least if you can confirm he is angry to me, you can make a decision in your life and move on. But you can't come to that decision also. And same way, your violence does not allow you to feel that he is intensely compassionate to you. That also your mind will not allow you to feel. Your mind will allow you to feel he is your friend and compassionate, nor your mind will allow you to feel he is your enemy, he is angry with you. Because you will not find any symptoms of anger or enmity in him. I want to tell you, whether show of my anger or show of my greed, it is just a tool for me. When I heal, how I use the healing stick. A normal man who doesn't understand that I heal, if he sees me with a trishul, when he comes near me and says, I have a chest problem, chest pain, Swami, I just pick up a trishul. What will happen? What he will think? Oh God, what is he doing? He is picking up trishul. But only I know, I am going to heal him. Understand? My anger is trishul for healing, not for killing. But this funny mind goes on playing. And another worst thing is, at least if your mind can confirm, no, he is going to kill me, he is my enemy, then at least you will be free and carry on in your life. That also will not happen. Because the underlying energy in your inner space, which designs your body, is intelligent enough to catch the underlying current of the master's energy which designs his body. Understand? You will never be able to find studying my body, my mental setup. But the energy of your underlying consciousness which designs your body will catch by its own intuition as a smell. it will catch. No, he is not my enemy. He is not violent. That is why the love-hate relationship with master goes on till you get enlightened. This is the best word to define the guru-disciple relationship. That is why the Upanishad starts saying, Sahana vavatu sahanau bhunaktu. Let us not hurt each other, let us be friendly. Why should a rishi, an enlightened guru, should sit with the disciple and start, let us not hate each other, let us not hurt each other. See, if a disciple says, let you not hurt me, it is understood logically, because he is supposed to be in the lower run. But the master starts, let us not hate each other, let us not hurt each other, let us be friendly to each other. Because he knows during the process how you are going to use me sometime as a deity, sometime as effigy. When you are evolving, see, the process of evolution has two angles. One, your negativity getting cleaned, another one, positivity getting increased. When your positivity is getting increased, the friendliness you feel within you about you and others, you will feel, I am a deity. Wow, he is God. When the negativity is getting cleaned, when the acid wash is happening in you, you will feel, oh, he is violent, he is a effigy, he should be burnt. Whether you feel me as a deity or effigy depends on the process you are going through. But in both, you are evolving. That is why I say, even while you feel me as effigy, don't run away or don't try to burn. Wait, have patience. If you run away, you will miss. If you try to burn, you will try to make thousands miss me. I will not let that happen, don't worry. So it's an important truth. Decide to study 4 people, their body structure and their mental setup. You will have many revelations in you. Have this as a base and expand your analysis to some 10 people. Understand? Create some basic laws. And one more thing, the basic laws which you create will not match with the basic laws your next person creates. That is why Patanjali says, you need to do samyama. There is another one science in Siddha tradition called Vasi Yoga. Means, the Siddha will be sitting in one place, observing the breath, which nostril, what speed, which direction it is going. And when somebody comes to him for any healing or any prediction, just by the way his breathing changes by his presence in his breathing space, he will predict whether he is going to be successful or losing, whether he is going to be healed or not. It's called Vasi Yoga. The moment you wanted to talk to me, I will know whether you are going to listen to me or not. I was being initiated into this Vasi Yoga by a great Siddha, Narayana Swami. His name was Narayana Swami. This time when I went and saw the place where he used to sit. In a small Ganesha temple he will sit. A very powerful Siddha. He is the disciple of Paramahamsa Shivananda, who was in Kerala. Not the Shivananda Paramahamsa who was in Rishikesh. Not Rishikesh Shivananda Swami. In Kerala we had a Paramahamsa Shivananda Paramahamsa, a great Paramahamsa. He is the direct disciple of Shivananda Paramahamsa. Very powerful Siddha. He was teaching me some of the basic rules. Then he said, now I am sitting, one person came to him for healing of the anal cancer, means continuous bleeding. Then immediately he looked at him and said, you will become all right. And he gave, the skin of the onion, peeled onion. See, next to the temple where he was sitting, there was an onion shop, village onion shop. You know how in the villages they will put the vegetable shop. On the road itself they will spread the gunny bag and heap all the vegetables and sell. There was an onion shop. And the onion skins were peeled and they were lying down in one corner. He just collected that and pressed his hand and gave it to him and said, make a small pillow with this and sit on it. You will be healed. And really in 3 months he got healed. That guy got healed. Anyhow, he was teaching me, and he had a unique small instrument, tool, he will give me. It's made out of a cotton. And when he sees the patients, I have to sit behind him and study the breathing, how it changes. So that is the way he will teach me. So one day I was studying, especially this patient. So the rule written in the book, there is a beautiful book called Periyanyana Kovai. It's a essence of the Vasi Yoga knowledge from the Siddha tradition. So the rule written in that book and the experience of him was not matching. See, that rule says, if the nadi changes to certain level, the person will be healed. But in him, the nadi was changing completely opposite, but he is telling that person will be healed. Then I asked him, how is it? He said, the understanding only can be picked up. The rule has to be studied by your individual body. That is what is called samyama. He says, you need to sit and see 10 patients and develop your own formula. That is why I am saying, you need to sit, study 4 people in your life who are closest to you, their body structure and mental structure. You will come up with your own formula. With that formula, study 10 more people who are close to you. Then you will develop the secondary formulas. By the time you develop secondary formulas, you will have the tremendous understanding about your own body and mental setup. Please understand. This samyama will do 2 jobs. 1, understanding about others who come to you, whom you see every day, their body and mental structure. Second, understanding about your own body and mental structure. If you know your own mental structure, you can avoid thousands of sufferings. you can avoid thousands of unnecessary sufferings. I tell you, just if you understand one truth. The other day, one of my brahmachari, to him I always used to tell, you project your father on me and suffer. But it was only an intellectual idea. He went and did some program. In that program, it has become experience. After that, I can see, just understanding of that one truth, he came out of that suffering. It is not there anymore. So whenever that suffering comes, he knows this mental setup is reason for it. This mental setup is culprit. Understanding about mental setup makes that setup as object, and you get the experience of seeing it objectively. It is no more a subject, part of you. You do not attribute the suffering created by that mental setup on you. You don't take it up. You do not attribute that suffering on your own inner space. You don't attribute it that on you. You know, this suffering is by mental setup, not by me. So I cannot take that up on me. I am not responsible. I should not attribute that suffering to me. No. I am different. The suffering mental setup is different. Studying, doing samyama on the sutra will help you to develop amazing, purpose-fulfilling relationships. Understand? Learn to further the relationships which fulfills your purpose. And learn to curtail the relationships which bring suffering. That knowledge, that understanding will happen to you if you do samyama on the sutra. How to do samyama on the sutra? I have given you the technique now. Sit. First pick up 4 people who are close to you in your life. Study. Don't show to them. You sit and study their body structure. Broad shoulder or no, narrow or medium. Like this, every dimension, every understanding, height, tall or short, medium. With your own understanding, their characters and their body structure. In these 4, when you study, you will find the common theme and formula. With that, try to study the secondary 10 more people who are close to you, next level. By the time you study this first level, primary and secondary, you will develop your own understanding. With that, anybody comes in your breathing space, you know whether to further your relationship with that person or maintain a distance. Understand? Life is all about furthering the relationships which will fulfill your mission, your purpose, and maintaining a distance from people who will not be helping your mission. I can give you a clear understanding with this one technique. You will have a clear understanding with this one technique. Try. Not only this will lead finally to the understanding of your relationships, it will lead to the understanding of your own body and your own mental structure, which will lead to enlightenment, which will avoid sufferings. See, the form and the energy are very closely related. Just now I remembered, all the places now I connected, our Indian temples and the US temples, I am surprised. There is a unique energy connection. See, I said Los Angeles is representing Arunachala. Arunachala is fire. Los Angeles is continuously suffering with fire. Now that will be stopped. See, Los Angeles has some wounded fire energy. That is why the forest fire is the biggest problem of California. Now this fire energy will heal it. And Phoenix, earth energy, desert. Kanchipuram. And Ohio, river energy. Prayag. Of course, Seattle, sky. Chidambaram is the sky energy. Seattle is the sky energy. That's why sky is constantly showering. Sky is alive in Seattle. In 5 minutes it will be open, bright, clean. In 5 minutes it will be showering. It's a sky energy. Each temple I can see, oh God, there is some connection. Houston will be air energy, Kalasti. Too many cyclones. We will put Kalasti Ishvara in Houston and stop all the natural calamities by the air. We will connect each temple with each energy. We only need now water energy. We will come up with a place where the too much of suffering is happening because of water, and install Jambugeshwara, Jalagandeshwara, and stop that also, heal that. The place where too much of flood is happening, we will see. In Panchabhuta Kshetras we created already Arunachala, Chidambaram, Kanchi, now Houston will be Kalahasti, and we need to create the Jambugeshwara, Jalandeshwara. Place and energy connects. Body and consciousness connects. They are connected to each other, related to each other. So study this sutra, do samyama on this sutra. It will help immensely your day-to-day life for developing the relationships and your immense understanding about your own body and mind. See, once you know your body and the mental structures, you know how to alter it and alter the mental structure. It can free from many of the mental structural sufferings you are carrying and liberate you and lead you to enlightenment. So I bless all of you who are sitting with us at this moment in 687 locations in 222 cities in 29 countries. I bless you all to achieve, live, experience, express, radiate, and share the eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you.
Divine, with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
படைகுண்டு திரும்ப வாரான் கலியுக அவதாரம். சிவனோட சக்தி சேர்ந்து ஆள போகும் புது யுகம். பக்தனின் கூரை போக்க எடுத்து வாரான் விஸ்வரூபம். கருணையே குருவாய் வந்த நித்யானந்த பரமசிவம். படைகுண்டு திரும்ப வாரான் கலியுக அவதாரம். சிவனோட சக்தி சேர்ந்து ஆள போகும் புது யுகம். பக்தனின் கூரை போக்க எடுத்து வாரான் விஸ்வரூபம். கருணையே குருவாய் வந்த நித்யானந்த பரமசிவமே. இடிக்குது கேளுடா, சிவ எழுந்து வாரான் பாருடா. தக தகதி பிடிக்குதா, குடி கோட்டை தாண்டி பறக்குதா. சிவரூபம் தரித்து வந்து முக்காலம் கடந்து சென்று முடிவில்லா வாழ்க்கை தந்து குலங்காக்கும் சாதா சிவனே. சொல்லிய பொய்கள் பல நூறு சொன்னாலும் இவன் புகழ் மாறாது. தகதிமி தகதிமி தாளம் இது, அதை அடக்கி ஆட இனி முடியாது. ஆதி ஜோதி அவதாரன் எடுத்து வந்தவன். சாவ கண்டு பயமும் இல்ல ஆள பிறந்தவன். அழியாத தெய்வ பூமி காக்க வளர்ந்தவன். கொள்கைக்காக எதையும் மறக்க துறக்க துணிஞ்சவன். சைவினமே பெற்ற புல்ல செந்தமிழும் நாவில் துள்ள. பாதையில தடைகள் பால தகர்ந்து உலகை வெல்ல. வைகையே வறண்ட போதும் வாழ்வினமே வீழ்ந்த போதும் வரலாறே மறைந்த போதும் வணங்காத சொக்கநாதனப்ப நித்திய துணையும் இருக்க தோல்வியே இல்லை. அவன் பாசத்துக்கு ஈடு இணை எதுவுமே இல்லை. என் அப்பனே நீ வந்துட்ட, என் துக்கத்தை எல்லாம் போக்கிட்ட. என் சிவனே நீ வந்துட்ட, வேண்டும் வரமெல்லாமும் தந்துட்ட. நீ கடந்து சென்ற பாதையில் தங்க கோவில் கட்டியாளுற ஒரு வரமும் நீ தரணும். உன் மூச்சு காற்றுல வாழணும். வாழ்வின் கீதம் அது நித்யானந்தமே. உலகெங்கும் ஒலிக்கும் ஓசை நித்யானந்தமே. என்றும் மாறாத சக்தி ஒன்று நித்யானந்தமே. கைலையை அமைத்து ஆளும் நித்யானந்தமே. படைகுண்டு திரும்ப வாரான் கலியுக அவதாரம். சிவனோட சக்தி சேர்ந்து ஆள போகும் புது யுகம். பக்தனின் கூரை போக்க எடுத்து வாரான் விஸ்வரூபம். கருணையே குருவாய் வந்த நித்யானந்த பரமசிவம். படைகுண்டு திரும்ப வாரான் கலியுக அவதாரம். சிவனோட சக்தி சேர்ந்து ஆள போகும் புது யுகம். பக்தனின் கூரை போக்க எடுத்து வாரான் விஸ்வரூபம். கருணையே குருவாய் வந்த நித்யானந்த பரமசிவமே.
His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam, Reviver of Sri Kailasa, the greatest Hindu nation. Conscious music, Satvik beats, NMHK. Check it out. Is that all that we know how to do? Making assumptions about life all day and don't forget the night too. Suddenly we think we're bigger than the game. We get caught in ourselves, but at the end we're still the same. Boom, drop, it's gone. The positivity, we forgot that we're a seed. We forgot we possibility. Time's up folks, time to open our eye. Shikalasa shining bright, time to fly. The avatar is back, alive. The space is open wide. Thrive, don't be stupid, stop wasting your life. Take ownership for your life. Take ownership for your life. Take ownership to stand upright. Take ownership, reclaim your might. Yeah, that's right, reclaim your might. Your might. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Vanvaditam Gagana Sadrisham Ekam Nityam Vimalamatchalam Namo Nithyanandaya Paramashivam. Jnanamulam Gurur Murtihi Pujamulam Gurur Padam Mantramulam Gurur Vakyam Mokshamulam Gurur Kripa. Jnanamulam Gurur Murtihi Pujamulam Gurur Padam Mantramulam Gurur Vakyam Mokshamulam Gurur Kripa. Yes, he's back. The avatar is in the body, that's a fact. He's had to wake up and jump on the track. Shikalasa was given its life back. News say the avatar is under attack, but as a matter of fact, he's safe and protected, he's intact. Let the clouds clear out, listen to his words, no doubt. Oneness with the Guru, that's the best route. When you listen to his words, you sprout. Bring listening to your space, erase and see how ignorance vanishes with his grace. Vanishes with his grace. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Vanvaditam Gagana Sadrisham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Namo Nithyanandaya Paramashivam Jnanamulam Gurur Murtihi Pujamulam Gurur Padam Mantramulam Gurur Vakyam Mokshamulam Gurur Kripa Jnanamulam Gurur Murti Pujamulam Gurur Padam Mantramulam Gurur Vakyam Mokshamulam Gurur Kripa. Time to realize that life is a mirror. Everything you experience, you're the creator. Paramashiva pervades all, that's for sure. Remembrance liberates. Put it on a shirt. Put it on a shirt, yeah, put it on a shirt. Remembrance liberates, that's for sure. Time to realize that life is for others. Get blessings from your mother. Seek a blissful life with the oneness flavor. The avatar is back for that. To initiate you so that you drop the chit chat. And at the same time the shit chat. Wait, did I hear you right? Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Vanvaditam Gagana Sadrisham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Namo Nithyanandaya Paramashivam Jnanamulam Gurur Murtihi Pujamulam Gurur Padam Mantramulam Gurur Vakyam Mokshamulam Gurur Kripa Jnanamulam Gurur Murtihi Pujamulam Gurur Padam Mantramulam Gurur Vakyam Mokshamulam Gurur Kripa. If you're still wondering who I'm talking about, well, open your ears wide and hear me out. Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, you might want to check him out. Warning, you might then be hugging bliss still, the end of your life. Like bees hug their hive, like car lovers hug their drive, but maybe not like a man hugs his wife. Jnanamulam Gurur Murtihi Pujamulam Gurur Padam Mantramulam Gurur Vakyam Mokshamulam Gurur Kripa Jnanamulam Gurur Murtihi Pujamulam Gurur Padam Mantramulam Gurur Vakyam Mokshamulam Gurur Kripa.
परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृताम् धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Like he always did, he created a buzz with the simple blink of an eyelid. As a village boy and a president, running a nation 110%. The golden Raja with the jasmine scent, the holy Godzilla, the ego killer. The pure truth to the world he presents. He's the true master, the real karma blaster. A dose of his truth fills you with fire, raises you to Kailasa. Higher and higher, simple Shakti path, you straight into bliss. All incompletions are completely dismissed. I am the Paramashiva, Shiva. The me in the me is in you as me. You are the Paramashiva, Shiva. The you in the you sees you in me. We are the Paramashiva, Shiva. Living in Kailasa, the place to be. Nithyananda Paramashiva brought Kailasa back on the map with a flag, a bang, done deal, it's a wrap, no gap. cheering, clap, cause he's jacked. The true Guruji is back, that's a fact. The bliss of the avatar gets unwrapped. Sous toutes ses formes, il se manifeste. Il est conscience, partout imprégné, existence immaculée. Il est céleste, pourtant incarné dans la réalité. Il célèbre son existence dans l'unité, existant dans le présent et non dans le passé. Irradiant l'extase éternelle, félicité, une bénédiction, une dose de bliss en condensé. Éternel et donc toujours présent, jamais en arrière, toujours en avant. Innocent et donc toujours puissant, inébranlable, volonté persistante. I am the Paramashiva, Shiva. The me in the me is in you as me. You are the Paramashiva, Shiva. The you in the you sees you in me. We are the Paramashiva, Shiva. Living in Kailasa, the place to be. Nithyananda Paramashiva brought Kailasa back on the map. With a flag, a bang, done deal, it's a wrap, no cap. Cheering, clap, cause he's jacked. The true Guruji is back, that's a fact. The bliss of the avatar gets unwrapped. By the power of his being, he ascends the throne. As he makes things happen, and always will. In the enlightened space, by his gurus he was grown. Oozing out of compassion, as he's always filled. Like a lion, in the zone he owns. From his fearless roar, let the truth be shown. Poof, like magic, ignorance is blown. While the pure space of enlightenment is grown. As a glorious king, straight on the throne. The cherry on top, just like a gemstone. He sits in the space, fresher than cologne. Having Shakti flowing through his backbone. I am the Paramashiva, Shiva. The me in the me is in you as me. You are the Paramashiva, Shiva. The you in the you sees you in me. We are the Paramashiva, Shiva. Living in Kailasa, the place to be. Nithyananda Paramashiva brought Kailasa back on the map. With a flag, a bang, done deal, it's a wrap, no gap. Cheering, clap, cause he's jacked. The true Guruji is back, that's a fact. The bliss of the avatar gets unwrapped.
அருமருந்தே அண்ணாமலையோனே ஆனந்த நித்தியனே அகருள் மாய்ப்பவனே சிறிதே சிந்தை இறங்கி கருதும் எக்கணத்திலும் எம் கண்முன்னே நீயாடிவா அழகு திருநடமிடும் எங்கள் அம்மையப்பனே பழகு தமிழில் உனைப்பா தீர்ந்து விட என்றவனை எங்கும் உயிர்க்காக நீயும் ஆட வேண்டும் நித்யனே நீ ஆடி ஆடி வா மேகாலயாய் திரண்ட நித்யன் அவன் கூந்தலாட தேகமதில் தேங்கும் எந்த தீரா நோயும் தீர்ந்து விட என்றவனை எங்கும் உயிர்க்காக நீயும் ஆட வேண்டும் நித்யனே நீ ஆடி ஆடி வா தாரீர் குழையாட மனக்கள்ளங்கள் யாவும் ஓட தேடும் மத ஞானம் தரும் தான பதையில் கூட உன்னை சேர்ந்திட தியானத்தில் ஆண்டிட ஞானமும் கொண்டு விட தக 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 தகவன ஆடி வா நித்யநந்தா குருநாதனே நீ ஆடி வா தக 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 தகவன ஆடி வா நித்யநந்தா இரு சக்தியே நீ ஆடி வா நித்தனவன் பொன் கழுத்தில் ஆடும் மாலையாடிட எண்ணிலடங்காத மாயையாவும் அங்கே வேண்டிட நித்தனவன் பொன் கழுத்தில் ஆடும் மாலையாடிட எண்ணிலடங்காத மாயையாவும் அங்கே வேண்டிட வகையற்றிடும் சத்தங்களிலே ஆழ்ந்து மனம் அமைதி பெற வகையற்றிடும் சத்தங்களிலே ஆழ்ந்து மனம் அமைதி பெற தக 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 தகவன ஆடி வா நித்யநந்தா குருநாதனே நீ ஆடி வா தக 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 தகவன ஆடி வா நித்யநந்தா இரு சக்தியே நீ ஆடி வா மின்னுமணி மகுடமாட மெய்மையாவும் ஓங்கிட்ட தங்க உத்திராட்சமாட தீமையாவும் நீங்கிட்ட மின்னுமணி மகுடமாட மெய்மையாவும் ஓங்கிட்ட தங்க உத்திராட்சமாட தீமையாவும் நீங்கிட்ட அச்சம் கொன்றிட ஆசை வென்றிட அழுமன மடக்கி விட அச்சம் கொன்றிட ஆசை வென்றிட அழுமன மடக்கி விட தக 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 தகவன ஆடி வா நித்யநந்தா குருநாதனே நீ ஆடி வா தக 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 தகவன ஆடி வா நித்யநந்தா இரு சக்தியே நீ ஆடி வா दिव्य भव्य रूपते नमो नित्याय हेम मेदिनी धरेन्द्र चापते नमो नित्याय नाम मात्र दग्ध सर्व पापते नमो नित्याय कामनैकतान हृद्दुरापते नमो नित्याय ब्रह्ममस्तकावली निबद्धते नमो नित्याय जिह्वगेन्द्र कुण्डल ब्रह्मणे प्रणीत वेद पद्धते नमो नित्याय जिह्वकाल देक दत्त पद्धते नमो नित्याय कामनाशनाय शुद्ध कर्मणे नमो नित्याय सामगान जायमान शर्मणे नमो नित्याय हेमकन्ति चाकचक्य वर्मणे नमो नित्याय सामजासुरांग लब्ध चर्मणे नमो नित्याय जन्म मृत्यु घोर दुःख हारिणे नमो नित्याय चिन्मयैक रूप देह धारिणे नमो नित्याय मन्मनोरथावपूर्तिकारिणे नमो नित्याय सन्मनोगताय कामवैरिणे नमो नित्याय नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे यक्षराजबन्धवेदयालवे नमो नित्याय दक्षपाणिशोभिकाञ्चनालवे नमो नित्याय पक्षिराजवागकृच्छयालवे नमो नित्याय अक्षिपालवेदभूततालवे नमो नित्याय दक्षहस्तनिष्ठजातवेदसे नमो नित्याय अक्षरात्मने नमाध्वडौचसे नमो नित्याय दीक्षितप्रकाशितात्मतेजसे नमो नित्याय अक्षराजवाहते सताङ्गते नमो नित्याय राजदाचलेन्द्र सानुवासिने नमो नित्याय राजमान नित्यमन्दहासिने नमो नित्याय राजगौरकावतं सभासिने नमो नित्याय राजराजमित्रता प्रकाशिने नमो नित्याय दीनमानवालिकामधेनवे नमो नित्याय सूनबाणदागकृत्कृशानवे नमो नित्याय सामरागभक्तरत्नसानवे नमो नित्याय दानवोद्धकारचण्डभानवे नमो नित्याय नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा सर्वमङ्गलाकुचाग्रशायिने नमो नित्याय सर्वदेवतागणातिशायिने नमो नित्याय पूर्वदेवनाशसंविधायिने नमो नित्याय सर्वमन्मनोजभङ्गदायिने नमो नित्याय लोकभक्तितोऽपि भक्तपोषिणे नमो नित्याय माकरन्दसारवर्षिभाषिणे नमो नित्याय एकबिल्वदानतोऽपि तोषिणे नमो नित्याय नैकजन्म पापजालशोषिणे नमो नित्याय सर्वजीवरक्षणैकशीलिने नमो नित्याय कीर्तनप्रियाय भक्तकालिने नमो नित्याय दुर्विदग्धदैत्यसैन्यधारिणे नमो नित्याय शर्वरीशधारिणे कपालिने नमो नित्याय पाहि मामुमामनोज्ञ देवते नमो नित्याय देहि मे वरं सिताद्रिगेहते नमो नित्याय मोहितर्षिकामिनी समोहते नमो नित्याय स्नेहितप्रसन्नकामदोहते नमो नित्याय नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा मङ्गलप्रदाय गोतुरङ्गते नमो नित्याय गङ्गया तरङ्गितोत्तमाङ्गते नमो नित्याय सङ्गरप्रवृत्तवैरिभङ्गते नमो नित्याय अङ्गजारये करे पुरङ्गते नमो नित्याय ईहितक्षणप्रदान हेतवे नमो नित्याय आहिताग्निपालकोक्षकेतवे नमो नित्याय देहि कान्ति भानुकावकाक्षते नमो नित्याय रक्ष मां प्रपन्नमात्र रक्षते नमो नित्याय व्यङ्कुटाणये शिवङ्कराय ते नमो नित्याय सङ्कटाधितीर्न किङ्कराय ते नमो नित्याय कङ्कभीषिता भयङ्कराय ते नमो नित्याय पङ्कजाननाय शङ्कराय ते नमो नित्याय नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा कर्मपाशनाशनीलकण्ठते नमो नित्याय शर्मदाय वर्य भस्मकण्ठते नमो नित्याय निर्ममर्षि सेवितोपकण्ठते नमो नित्याय कुर्महेन तीर्णमद्विकुण्ठते नमो नित्याय विष्णपाधिपाय नम्र विष्णवे नमो नित्याय शिष्टविप्रहृत्कुपाचरिष्णवे नमो नित्याय इष्टवस्तु नित्यतुष्ट जिष्णवे नमो नित्याय कष्टनाशनाय लोकजिष्णवे नमो नित्याय अप्रमेय दिव्य सुप्रभावते नमो नित्याय सत्प्रपन्न रक्षण स्वभावते नमो नित्याय स्वप्रकाश निस्तुलानुभावते नमो नित्याय विप्रडिम्ब दर्शितार्द्रभावते नमो नित्याय सेवकाय मे मृड प्रसीदते नमो नित्याय भावलभ्यतावक प्रसादते नमो नित्याय कामकाक्षदेव पूज्य पादते नमो नित्याय कामकाङ्ग्रि भक्तदत्त मोदते नमो नित्याय नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा मुक्ति मुक्ति दिव्य भोगदायिने नमो नित्याय शक्ति कल्पित प्रपंच भागिने नमो नित्याय भक्त संकटापहार योगिने नमो नित्याय युक्त सन्मनः सरोज योगिने नमो नित्याय अंतकांतकाय पापहारिणे नमो नित्याय शन्तमाय दन्ति चर्मधारिणे नमो नित्याय संतताश्रितं यथा विदारिणे नमो नित्याय जन्तुजात नित्य सौख्यकारिणे नमो नित्याय शूलिने नमो नमः कपालिने नमो नित्याय पालिने विरिञ्चि मुण्डमालिने नमो नित्याय लीलिने विशेषरुण्डमालिने नमो नित्याय शीलिने नमः प्रपुण्यशालिने नमो नित्याय मुक्ति मुक्ति दिव्य भोगदायिने नमो नित्याय शक्ति कल्पित प्रपंच भागिने नमो नित्याय भक्त संकटापहार योगिने नमो नित्याय युक्त सन्मनः सरोज योगिने नमो नित्याय नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे नित्यानन्दा नित्या हरे
शम्भो 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 हर 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 शङ्कर शङ्कर हर 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 शङ्कर शङ्कर ईशा गिरीशा नरेशा परेशा महेशा बिलेशा ईश गिरीश नरेश परेश महेश बिलेश यभूषण भो शाम्ब सदाशिव शम्भो शङ्कर शरणं मे तव शरणयुगम् उमयादित्य सुमङ्गल विग्रह या लिङ्गित वामाङ्ग विभो शाम्ब सदाशिव शम्भो शङ्कर शरणं मे तव शरणयुगम् दूरीकुरु मामज्ञमनाथं दूरीकुरु मे दुरितं भो शाम्ब सदाशिव शम्भो शङ्कर शरणं मे तव शरणयुगम् शाम्ब सदाशिव शम्भो शङ्कर शरणं मे శంభో